What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Crashblade Gaming, and y'all know that we have to give a shout out to the second place deck in Vikavolt, piloted by Alex Kreckler. So good job to you. We are going to be covering this deck on the channel because I love me some Vikavolt. Love me a little bit of control style deck, not letting our opponents play with their big cards. So that's what we're going to do here. So yeah, we know what's going on. Let's go ahead and jump into the Pokemon question of the day. Alright folks, let's jump into last video's question. Primeape got an evolution, and who is the new Pokemon? If you're like the commenter Bansox, you went ahead and guessed Primeape. Not Primeape, Annihilate, which is a sweet new fighting ghost type Pokemon. I love his design. It's really cool. Can't wait to get that in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well. I've been playing that game very, very slowly because, you know, I don't have time to play things that often. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into this video's question. It does give Bansox 2 points, so they are one away from winning the prize. Once again, this Pokemon looks like a church bell, and it's a metal type. Who is the Pokemon? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below. And if you get it right, you will receive a point. If you get 3 points, you receive a prize at the end of that round, and then we start over again. And while you're down in the comments, go ahead and leave a like if you enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. On the road to 200 subscribers. So yeah. Good luck to everybody. Let's get into the deck list. You all know that once I saw my boy Vikavolt get second place at the Arlington Regionals, I was going to have to cover this deck and build it. So congratulations to, what's his name? Alex Kreckler for doing this deck and doing so well with it at Arlington Regionals. Salutes out to you. I love that Vikavolt was able to get up there. So Vikavolt has Paralyzing Bolt for 50 damage. During our opponent's next turn, they cannot play any item cards, and this costs 2 energy. Good amount that we can use with the rest of the deck here. So let's just take a look at everything else. This is really an anti-meta deck. We have Aerodactyl VSTAR in here for the Ancient Star ability. Until this Pokemon leaves play, it gains an ability that has the effect your opponent's Pokemon be in play, except any Aerodactyl VSTAR have no abilities. So you shut down all other abilities. So think of a Mew VMAX. You shut down those abilities. It's not really relevant for Mew VMAX, but you do shut down Mew VMAX. You shut down Lugia if they cannot get off their V-Star ability. Lugia just doesn't work. You shut off Palkia, you shut off Arceus, you shut off Duraludon, you shut off all abilities with that, so that's really good. We have Zigzagoon in here, we have a Raikou in here as a backup attacker with the Fleet Foot ability. Allows us to draw a card, and Lightning Rondo does 20 damage, plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. We have Drapion V in here. This is, of course, only for the Mew matchup. We can attack for free because Mew plays a lot of Future Strike Pokemon, and we one-shot the Mew VMAXs. We also have a copy of Crobat, of course, to help draw cards. Lumineon, so that we can get a supporter out the deck when we direly need it. And one copy of Ditto V, which is basically an extra copy of Drapion, or Vikavolt, or Raikou, or Aerodactyl V if you need it for some reason, with the V Transform ability, which is a pretty good ability if I do say so myself. One copy of Zapdos so we can bump up the damage of our Vikavolts just by 10, help us KO things like a Mew, for example. We can KO things with 60 HP, which is awesome. Mew is in here because that is the engine that we use to draw to get our item cards, so we can get everything we need. Very, very important. And of course, the copy of Radiant Greninja as well, so that we can use that concealed cards ability. And the rest of the deck is just a bunch of different item cards. 2 Battle Vit Pass, 4 Cross Switcher. Cross Switcher seems to be making its way into a lot of competitive decks, which is really cool to see. 2 Energy Searches, which are extremely needed to find the correct energy you need. 1 Escape Rope, 1 Heavy Ball, 1 Lost Vacuum, 3 Quick Balls, 4 Scoop Up Nets, 4 Trekking Shoes, 1 Training Court, which has kind of hindered us at some points, 3 Ultra Balls, and then a very, very light support account. 1 Boss, 1 Marnie to disrupt the Lost Zones, and 4 Melony. Now, why do we do this? We need Melony to get the turn 1 attacks off. So, for example, if you're going second, you can get a Paralyzing Bolt off on your first turn and just completely shut down your opponent's decks, because a lot of decks use item cards. You just need a Lightning Energy and a Water Energy in the discard, and there are plenty of ways to do it. You can get a turn 2 Aerodactyl VSTAR Ancient Star attack going off. You can get Lightning Rondo going off. You could basically get every attacker you want to attack with this deck on in one turn. So Melony is super important. 1 Air Balloon and a Forest Seal Stone, which is a card that comes in clutch for the last match of this video, if I do say so. And I've read both cards, and I think I understand why it worked, but I'll talk about that at the outro of the video anyways. But yeah, pretty cool little card that really helped us out. Anyways, 4 speed lightning energies, 2 regular lightning energies, 1 fighting energies, because you can attack with Aerodactyl. It does hit for 240 damage, so it's not bad. And also, Aerodactyl V Rock Crush has 120 damage, and we discard an energy from our opponent's active Pokemon. May or may not be relevant, you never know. And 4 water energies because we need to get those guys in the discard. Whew, that is a long deck because it contains lots of different cards in here, lots of different Pokemon, 15. But it's a really good deck, and, you know, it beats all the top decks in the format. Maybe not everything on the PTCGO ladder, but it does take out Lugias, Regis, Palkias, Mews, whatever you name, it can probably handle fairly well. But yeah, enough about the deck. Let's go ahead and watch it in action. Okay, unfortunately, we're starting with Ditto. Our opponent has started with an Aerodactyl, which we are weak to, so they can definitely start powering that up. This could also be a mirror match, which means we want to get Aerodactyl VSTAR's ability going as soon as possible. I think this is a mirror match. There's a Zapdos, there's a Vikavolt, it sure is, and we are not on the good side of this mirror match. This Heavy Ball and our top deck literally have to get us a Melony and a Greninja, or some way to discard a card in our hand. There's a Raikou. That's not good. Let's go ahead and Trekking Shoes. Cross Switcher we do not want. We need something, a Lumineon. Have to play the Raikou down. Let's go ahead and Speed Energy. There's a Quick Ball. Quick Ball away that. Let's see, I'm doing 20, 40, 60, not quite a lot. Does Zapdos matter in this matchup? Could get Greninja down as well. Have a Lumineon for next turn. I don't think Zapdos matters that much. It's just 30 more damage, right? I think it's better to get Greninja. Get Greninja. We can Melony to our Raikou. Battle VIP Pass is great. Let's Escape Rope. See what our opponent does, see what they bring up. Hopefully they bring up the Vikavolt, so we can two-shot it. Don't really need to use many item cards after this, so that would be a good ordeal for us. No, they bring up the Zapdos. Might be able to KO the Zapdos here. Let's go ahead and Battle VIP Pass. Get ourselves our own Zapdos and our own Aerodactyl. So next turn, okay, and they concede. I guess it works just like that. Boom. Easy concession. We had control there. We were going to dominate. Okay, I decided to go second. I wanted to get that turn 1 Vikavolt attack off. Doesn't look very promising in this hand, but we might be able to do it. Oh, we're going up against Duraludon. No special energies for us. An Aerodactyl will be fantastic in this matchup if we can get to it before our opponent evolves into Arceus V-Star. They may have it in their hand, we don't know. But I need to get that turn 1 Vikavolt Paralyzing Bolt off to limit their options to getting their V-Star, and I can hopefully get down Aerodactyl as soon as possible to shut off all of these abilities that our opponent has. There's an Aerodactyl top deck. Okay, let's Heavy Ball. See what we got. A Crobat may help. Crobat might help more than Mew in this case. We prize the Melony. We're going to pull out this Crobat. Play down Aerodactyl. Give Vikavolt that energy. Ultra Ball away Zigzagoon energy. Grab Greninja. Greninja seems good. And Crobat for 5. Hopefully one of them is a Melony. Ooh, no Melony just yet. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball away the Cross Switcher so that we can get down a Zapdos, I suppose. Oh, I can Lumineon. I don't want to, but I can. Let's do that. Let's conceal cards. Maybe we can get a Melony off of this. No Melony. I could Scoop Up Net, but let's Lumineon. I like this better. This guarantees it. Melony to the Vikavolt. Got some good stuff here. Trekking Shoes. Do I want the other Vikavolt? I don't think so. I think we're going to end up attacking with Aerodactyl at some point. So we're going to say no. Another Melony. That's nice. Having Raikou in play is not going to help. Ditto's not going to help. Let's go ahead and Paralyzing Bolt and hope they don't have Arceus V-Star in their hand, and we are kind of in a good spot. We have Aerodactyl. Ooh, they have the energy. We do have Aerodactyl to use the Ancient Star ability at some point. They have Duraludon. They Power Edge. They do not have the Arceus V-Star. So, if I can get a Lightning Energy onto Vikavolt, we can KO this Arceus. Let's go ahead and conceal cards. There's a Lightning Energy. I can Melony to Raikou as well. Let's do that. Actually, I think I want to Melony to Aerodactyl. Let's Melony to Aerodactyl. Get Aerodactyl started. Okay, that all seems good. Don't need to energy search. Let's go ahead and Super Zap Cannon, get this Arceus out of here. We have to discard 2 energies, and that will be the 2 energies we discard. KO the Arceus, take 2 prizes. Hopefully one of them's the other Melony. Speed Energy's okay. Heavy Ball's not the other Melony. We do have 4 Seal Stone, which is good though. They come up with the other Duraludon. I would like to use Cross Switcher if I could. They have access to that, okay. And not much else. Another Speed Energy. Okay, let's energy search. Gonna grab the Fighting Energy. Then we're gonna go ahead and conceal cards away a Speed Energy. Want to keep the water in my hand. No Melony. That's what I want. I want the Melony. We'll go ahead and play that Heavy Ball. Just get it out of here. There's a Mew. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and put the 4 Seal Stone on Crobat. Let's go grab a Melony. Play Melony to the Vikavolt. Attach that there. And let's thin our hand out. Let's get rid of some of these Mews. Pull out a Zapdos. Zapdos seems cool. And our opponent concedes. You're going to get a lot of concessions with this deck. We were getting there. I was just taking a little bit long, so I'm trying to do the best thing I possibly can with the deck to set us up for those future turns. Okay, going up against the Reggies. What do we do against the Reggies? I'm not too sure. I guess we Paralyzing Bolt them. Aerodactyl. I think if we turn 1 Vikavolt, they'll have a hard time getting out their Reggies. But a turn 1 Vikavolt doesn't seem too likely with this starting hand. Aerodactyl doesn't shut down their abilities. Drapion doesn't help. I guess it's just Vikavolt and Raikou for this. There's another Cross Switcher, unfortunately. So here's a Mysterious Tail. Quick Ball helps a little bit. Need to find a Lightning Energy though. Let's Quick Ball away that. Could Crobat. Could also get... Oh, Lumineon's prized. So let's see if I Crobat. I Cross Switcher. Bring up Registeel. Can't play Lost Vacuum. Attach the Water Energy. Can't attach the Water Energy. I think Radiant Greninja is better here. Let's go ahead and conceal cards. We needed a lot to get a Vikavolt attack off. There's the Melony. Still possible. Let's go ahead and Melony. Ooh, so close. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're still here. We're still here. We're still in it. Air Balloon the Mew. Quick Ball away the Lost Vacuum. Grab Raikou. Okay. Raikou. Escape Rope into Raikou, so I can draw one more card. Cross Switcher back into Mew, so I can still have the retreat. Play the Crobat. Fleet-footed. Okay, let's slow down. Fleet-footed. Trekking Shoes is good. Energy Search is perfect. There we go. Energy Search. Lightning Energy. That's what we needed. Let's go ahead and Cross Switcher. And Cross Switcher the Reggie. Guess the Gigas. Go in with Vikavolt. Play Crobat. Whole new hand. Awesome. Paralyzing Bolt. I also think our Zapdos is prized as well. So we have to keep that in mind. Now they can't use item cards, which is good. It's one of the main ways that Regigigas has to discard cards besides Professor's Research. They do get an energy. They lose 2 boss, though. That's brilliant for us. But it's one of the main ways they can get all their Regis onto play. They can't use Ordinary Rods either. There's another Capture Energy. So they do get another Regi down. And at some point we can just start taking out the Regis. Eventually. Path to the Peak. That's fine. We don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and attach the Speed Energy here to Raikou. Another Cross Switcher's cool. We can Melony to the Raikou as well. Why not? The boss's orders we can use for next turn. Ultra Balls, things like that. We're good. Just go ahead and Paralyzing Bolt. Next turn they lose the Regigigas. They can't use Scoop Up Nets. Nothing of the sort. I know we don't have Zapdos in. It would be nice to have Zapdos, but we don't. And they have to find a way for us to not be able to retreat our Pokemon. Forest Seal Stone is nice, but they have Path in place, so we can't use it. We're just going to Paralyzing Bolt, KO the Regigigas. And when another Regigigas comes into play, there's the Zapdos. We'll be doing 60 damage. Regieleki is 120, so that is good. We can 2-shot this Regi. I can also boss up a different Regi if I so choose. Professor's Research. There's the Regice. There's the Regigigas. We're going to boss that Regigigas. It'll take them a lot to retreat it. They Static Shock me for 20. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and boss up the Regigigas. And let's play down the Zapdos. Why not? Paralyzing Bolt for 60. I don't think they have a way to retreat it. They could attach 2 Twin Energies, but they're down 1 Twin Energy. So we're targeting down the Regigigas. They only have 2 Regigigas in the deck. There's a Gift Energy. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and Paralyzing Bolt. How much damage do you do to the bench? 40? 40 is nothing. I got a Scoop Up Net from you. And I think we're just solid. We just sit here and just poke away at our Pokemon, at our opponent's Pokemon with Vikavolt. They don't have item cards. The Regi deck cannot win without item cards because they don't have access to Ordinary Rod. I mean, they could KO the Greninja with the boss or something like that. But other than that, that's really all they can do. Let's go ahead and KO this Regigigas. Now they're down 2 Regigigas. They have to have a third to do anything in this matchup. They can Terra Spark me, and this is true. Terra Spark does 120. And they attach energy to the Regi Rock. But they run out of energy themselves. So we're good. We'll just go ahead and keep Paralyzing Bolt. We 2-shot this Regieleki, so we're safe. They have to attach 2 Lightning Energies to it somehow. They're already down 2 speed. They're down 3 Aurora. They have at least 2 more speed and 1 more Aurora in their deck, but that's it. They're getting Regi Rock ready to go. We have the ability to get... We don't have Melony. We don't have Melony, but that's their last Aurora energy, so I'm actually not worried at all, to be honest. We're going to Quick Ball away this Battle Vit Pass just to see what's in the deck. We can pull out another Vikavolt if we want. We still have 2 Melonies in the deck. I'm cool with all that. Let's just go ahead and KO this Regieleki. They don't have another Roar Energy, so I'm not even concerned about Regirock unless they play a basic Fighting Energy. We'll be a little screwed. Unless they play a basic Fighting Energy. They are down 3 Auroras, right? They are. They can Regigate. This is very true. They can definitely Regigate. I didn't check if I had the other boss. I don't think we play more than one boss. But this matchup is actually pretty much a cakewalk. If you're able to get that turn 1 Vikavolt, which you just saw me do, which it's like possible with almost every hand in this deck, then you are golden, my friend. We're just going to do another Paralyzing Bolt here. I can actually scoop up the Mew and KO the Regirock this coming turn. Or scoop up the Radiant Greninja. Seems like a solid play. Almost, maybe. I don't know. There's almost no rush for me to do it. They don't have Regigigas. They need another Regieleki. There's a Capture Energy for it. Maybe I should knock out the Regirock. For some, they could play a Clara. Oh, okay. They're going to Regice. Now we can't. Well, I can Cross Switcher. Oh, they do play a third, and we just top deck. Oh no, they play a third, and we just top decked the Zigzagoon. Okay. So then we Cross Switcher this Regirock. Who has 70 HP. I like having the free retreat on Mew, but if they do this guy, it's 120, so it doesn't matter. Zigzagoon, ping. KO. Now they have to find another Regirock, which they might have in their hand, to be fair. They might have another Regirock in their hand. They can KO our Vikavolt if they want to. Ooh, they are coming up with Regice. There's a Marnie. Actually, don't mind a Marnie. We did have Vikavolt in our hand, but we are out of Cross Switcher and Boss, right? Yeah, we played all 4 Cross Switchers, Bosses. We're okay. There's an Energy. Heavy Ball. They did find their other Regirock, so they will be able to Regi... Ancient Power this turn, Ancient Wisdom. But I think it's just a turn too late. Could even start powering up Drapion if I wanted to, but I don't. Don't have access to Radiant Greninja, so maybe I should have scooped up the Radiant Greninja. Blizzard Bind. They will be able to one-shot Raikou. We just have to be sure that we can take 2 KOs here. Quickly. There's an Aerodactyl. Let's go ahead and play the Heavy Ball. Lumineon's a nice Pokemon to have, but I don't want to fill up my bench just yet. Trekking Shoes. Need that for Ditto, but we do have Speed Energy, so we'll get rid of it. Mew. Don't have access to Fleet-Footed. I actually don't have access to... Oh man, I don't have access to Fleet-Footed either. Oh no, I might just be stuck in a bind here. Aerodactyl takes 3 energy. I could possibly do it next turn. But it only does 120 and I have to find the V-Star. It's a lot to ask for. Play the Mew. Lightning Rondo for the KO. Don't even remember what... Heavy Ball, what was my other prize? Don't even remember. Doesn't matter, I picked up Heavy Ball. Our opponent now has access to items. I can't believe they played 3 Regigigas. I should have targeted down a different Regi. Maybe the Regice would have been the good target. Regirock might have been another good target too. They need to find the other Regice though. Which shouldn't be too bad. Actually, they've been really lucky with their discards. Oh, there are 2 Ordinary Rods in the discard, but they surely play 2 more. The Path to the Peak is a huge problem for us. We get Marnie. I'm okay with the Marnie. Marnie's good. Didn't have the good stuff in my hand anyways. As long as we can get, like, Ditto Melony. There's Melony, no Ditto, but we have double Mew here. Well, I can't play double Mew. Okay, we got Melony. We need Ditto. Or the other... No, we need Ditto. We need the Ditto boy and an energy. They could also have Serenas. How many Serenas do they have? 2 Boss are down. 2 Marnie are down. So they definitely have Serenas left. And this guy can't attack again, but they can scoop up. They can retreat and scoop up and attack. That's an option with a boss. Go up with Mew. There's the Ditto. Okay. Should I... Oh, I can't even use that. Path to the Peak, bro. Ooh. We have 24 cards left, too. It's Mysterious Tail first, I guess. Another Scoop Up Net helps. Here's the Training Court. Trekking Shoes. Okay. Melony to the Ditto. Or Sealstone would have been nice. Scoop up the Zigzagoon. Put down the Mew. 4 Sealstone on Crobat. I can use it? What? What? How can I use this? What? I was able to use it? That's insane. That's insane. I was able to use Star Alchemy? How does that work? What? We'll take it, dude. We'll take it. I don't know how that works, but hey, we saw it. We can do it. Let's get that lightning energy. We're good. Wow. Okay, I don't know if this is a glitch in Pokemon or whatever, but whatever. It works, and it gets us the win. Lightning Rondo for the KO. Take our last prize. Beat the Reggies. Next time, target down a different Reggie, and then you win. Don't make the misplay. I did. But we can use the 4 Sealstone under Path to the Peak. Keep that in mind for now until they fix it, I suppose. I'm sure they have to fix it. I don't know. We won, though. Maybe a bit of a flaw, but there you go. We'll end the video on that one. There you have it, folks. We were able to beat up that Reggie deck with that cool little interaction there with Path to the Peak. After that match, I had to look it up, and Path to the Peak shuts down abilities that are on Pokemon. The 4 Sealstone doesn't actually put the ability on the Pokemon. It just says the Pokemon can use the ability that's on 4 Sealstone, so I don't think that Path to the Peak actually does work on 4 Sealstone. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am. I just read the cards and just used my intuition. I didn't look up official rulings for anything like that, but yeah. So, if you need to get out of a sticky situation, you got 4 Sealstone if you're Path. So it works. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time on Crossblade Gaming.